Hello, welcome at Octopus. This video session is about refilling inkjet cartridges for the label printer Primera LX 900. In this video we use our refill tool Fill Focus to refill LX 900 cartridges. Its layout is especially designed to fit those cartridges. We have compiled a refill kit for you that contains the refill tool itself with the matching fill cuffs, the high quality refill inks by Octopus Fluids, the necessary refill syringes and 5 sets of replacement chips. In the video you will see the refill of a black inkjet cartridge suitable for LX 900. The refill is done by using the ink outlet at the bottom of the inkjet cartridge. The Fill Focus refill tool comes with 4 fill cuffs, so you have 1 fill cuff for each color of your Primera 900 label printer. In the first step, please place the matching fill cuff into the holder at the refill tool. In the next step, place the empty cartridge on the rubber plate on the base of the refill tool. On that plate there's a little indicator that helps you to position the empty cartridge in the right way. Now you can press down the lever that lowers the fill cuff towards the ink port of the cartridge. Please make sure that the fill cuff and the ink port of the cartridge meet each other exactly. We recommend to check for the proper fit from each side. This way you can be sure that the fill cuff seals the ink port at the cartridge really airtight. When the fill cuff and the ink port are in the correct position, please press down the lever of the refill tool in its final position. In the next step we prepare the refill syringe. Here we have 22 milliliters of black dye-based ink from Octopus Fluids for the black cartridge. The refill ink quantity for cyan, magenta and yellow is 10.5 milliliter. These quantities refer to cartridges that are empty completely. That means how much of the refill ink in the syringe fits into the cartridge always depends a little bit on how much residual ink remains in the cartridge. Now it's time to mount the refill syringe on the refill tool. Take the refill syringe and connect it with the fill cuff. Please screw it in very carefully to avoid damages to the fill cuff. The Octopus Fluids refill inks in the refill kit are dye-based inks. These inks are suitable to print on glossy labels. Now it's actually time to get the refill ink into the cartridge. Pull up the plunger of the syringe and hold it in the upper position for 1 or 2 seconds and then let the plunger go. By pulling up the plunger, you can see that there are air bubbles arising out of the cartridge. We create a negative pressure in the inside of the cartridge, and that negative pressure actually sucks the refill ink out of the syringe into the cartridge. It is necessary to repeat that procedure a couple of times. That means pull up the plunger, hold it in the upper position, let it go, and let the negative pressure inside the cartridge suck the refill ink out of the syringe into the cartridge. Repeat it until the desired quantity of ink is inside the cartridge. Okay, we are actually halfway done, meaning the refill ink is inside the cartridge. Open the refill tool and take out the refilled cartridge. As you can see, the refill ink is stored inside the sponge of the cartridge. Okay, I said before we are halfway done. What's left to do is to replace the old empty chip on the cartridge with the new alternative one. The chip actually is located under the label on the upper side of the cartridge, so peel off the label carefully because you can use it later again to fix the chip until you can see the chip. Please remove the old chip out of the position. Basically those chips can be removed very easily, and place into the same position the new alternative chip. The alternative chips that are in the refill kit are intended to be used once. That means used for one printing cycle. So if there's a chip that is empty, you need to replace it with a new one. Final step of the refill is to push the label back on the cartridge. The chip is fixed that way easily and you are actually done. Your cartridge is refilled, you have a new chip on it, you can use it again for printing in your Primera LX 900 printer. Thank you very much for your time and watching our video. We are looking forward your likes and comments. If you should have remaining questions, please do not hesitate to contact us via commenting or otherwise.